Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. To give, heading right, it's Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 9. It's hot! From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. It's up. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fox. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Ravens. A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Jackson looking to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That is caught. What a throw. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second.
DC, ready? DC.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Hill. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Play action now. Jackson. Laying up, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Jackson up top again. Second and a yard.
Hey, report.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the home team who are out in front.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And he was See the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, second and a yard. Now, Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Baltimore. Now, faking the give. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his second touchdown of the year. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.